This is what Conte had to say after the game. We deserve more both tonight and against Barcelona. We must try to improve our finishing and our defending. It's hard to talk about fitness levels because we've had 7 games in 21 days. Unfortunately, the Alexis Sanchez injury left us in a situation where we couldn't give them any respite. These players need a breather, but we cannot afford to give it to them. Shock horror, Gab. Inter played a lot of games.
Yeah, the problem is, and look, both things can be true. Inter should and could have converted the chances that they created earlier. This is both against Fiorentina and against Barcelona. And equally, it's also true that when you're playing in the midfield with guys like Borja Valero and Vecino, and you play the way Conte plays, which is a style of play that requires intensity. If you are going to go and try to keep the ball higher up the pitch and try to go and attack the team when you're off the ball in the second half, you're really going to just have a drop-off late in the game. And that's what happened against Barcelona, and that's what happened here. Inevitably, these guys can't run so much. And the guys who are missing, Alexis Sanchez would have given the front two a breather, and the midfielders, Barella and Sensi, are obviously not just better players, but they're younger players than the ones they have. They're guys who are, certainly Barella, more dynamic. It does affect them, but equally, as I said, both things can be true. If they buried their chances, we don't have this conversation. And that was true in midweek, and it was true against Fiorentina.
So what that means is Juve and Inter now level on points at the top, with Inter dropping those 2 points. Gab, how significant could that late equaliser be with regards to the title race?
Well, look, they're obviously level on points again, so I think that tells you all you need to know. I mean, I think one of the keys now is that if you're Conte, you hunker down, you look for a response, you find answers to your players and say, look, they caught up with us this week. It's going to be head-to-head with them all season long. We need to be mentally stronger than that. For Juventus, it's the victory that you needed. Obviously, midweek against Bayer Leverkusen, kind of a dead rubber, but you still got the win. And I think you're showing that, actually there's been an uptick despite the points dropped at home against Sassuolo 2 weeks ago, which I think really hurt.
December's looking good, isn't it, for Cristiano Ronaldo? Before December 1st, 10 games, 5 goals. But he's really sorted his feet out recently, and he's got 4 in his last 3. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.